Hello Flosstube, it's Lori of MischievousStitches. I want to welcome all of you to my channel this weekend. I'm very glad that you're here. If you're here for the cross stitch and for puppies, you're in the right place. I've had a wonderful week. I've made a finish on a prior whip. I've picked up an older whip, and yesterday I picked up a new puppy. But first, I'm going to do my best to get through the cross stitch, and we'll share the puppy there at the end. So it's going to be a relatively short video because he demands a lot of attention, and when he doesn't get it, he uses those really tiny sharp teeth. So let's get going. Last weekend, if you were with me, you'll remember that I picked up an old whip, and it was Hello Fall by Plum Street Samplers. I started this at least 2 years ago, maybe 3. I picked it up from Sassy Jack's in Weaverville, North Carolina, on my way to a retreat in Sevierville, Tennessee. So this is my finish. I do not recall, nor did I write down the fabric that I chose, but here is Hello Fall. I think it turned out really well. It's getting close to that time of year. I love these colors. I loved my fabric choice. I ironed it up and brought it out to present her to everyone. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm hoping to get it framed, but I'm going to try one of the online frame shops. I was thinking, I have not had anything framed in about several months, and I was hoping now that some of the COVID restrictions had been lessened that the frames, my framer was having problems getting frames during COVID. And I was hoping that since the restrictions have lifted somewhat, that they would have a better frame selection than they did the last time I visited. And I was sadly mistaken when I dropped off the last 2. So this time I'm going to try to go through an online shop and give that a try. And I'll let everyone know how that goes because this will be the first time I've done that. I also picked up another piece. And I picked up an old whip that I started with Lynette from Homesteading on the Homefront. She did this as a stitch along a couple of years ago, and this is Quaker Handwork by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I picked it up yesterday on my trip to pick up my new puppy, who is demanding my attention. No, you can't bite that. But here it is. Oh no, a stitch room is not a good place for a puppy. I brought his toys up there, but he wants to play with my toys. I'm going to put you back over here. Did you drop your porcupine? Here's your porcupine. Okay, so porcupine sounds more like a pig, doesn't it? But here is Quaker Handwork. So this one I know is being stitched. Let me tack down that needle real quick, especially since he's up here. It's on a piece of XU Designs Grandma Slip. I love the color for this one, and this light is bleaching it out. It is modeled with yellow and cream on a white, and it's so pretty, and it looks really good with the thread colors for this one. I had kitted this up when I began to stitch it, and like I said, it was for the stitch along with Lynette. Come on, son. Here. There you go. There you go. But here it is. And there are the threads. And so I'm going to continue to work on it this week. I'm hoping I can get some good progress on it. And maybe even finish it up within the next 2 weeks. And that'll be 2 more whips down this month. So once again, this is Quaker Handwork by With Thy Needle and Thread. I'm going to go ahead and share with you this buddy because he is wanting to roam. This is Hank. Hank, can you look at the screen? Oh, really? I think he was saying hello. He just woke up from a nap. This is our 2nd day. We've had him about 24 hours now. Oh, you can't have my earring. He's very energetic, as puppies are. He's doing really well with potty training. We didn't have any accidents at all yesterday. But this morning we had a couple. But he does do well when we take him outside. But it's only been a day. So he's got progress of work to do. I found that when we ride, he likes to do this. As he grows, this is not going to work, but he likes to be on my shoulder and my husband's shoulder. Come around this way. I don't think there's anything back there, but I think he's just wanting to sit on the pillows, so I'm going to spin him around one more time. Here, sit like this. Can you do it for just a minute? He is a Louisiana Catahoula leopard dog. They typically come spotted, and they're known for their eye colors. Their eye colors can be green, his are green, light blue, and glass, which is a very white blue. They're also known to have 2 different color eyes. We were hoping he would, because most of them do. He's not going to sit still. Both of his eyes are green, but my husband has 2 different color eyes, a blue and a green. And I was thinking how cool it would be to have a dog that had 2 color eyes as well. They are not recognized by the American Kennel Club, but there is an association for those that do have the Catahoula leopard dog. They're named after Catahoula Parish in Louisiana. And I think they were began to be recognized as the state dog of that state in the 70s by the governor of that state at the time had named them as the state dog. And they were bred to, they're hounds, and they were bred to hunt wild boar. So we're not going to use him to hunt. I grew up with a father who hunted, and we always had hounds, but beagles, which is what I originally wanted. But my husband saw these and wanted one of these. He's not good. It's like having a 2-year-old. You just never know what are you after, son? But we did name him Hank. His name is Hank. And those of you that listen to country music may know of Hank Williams Jr. and his father nicknamed him Bocephus. So on his, nicknamed him Bocephus. So on his papers, Hank's name is Bocephus, and we're just calling him Hank. So I'm so excited to have him. It's going to change our, we get in a routine. All of our kids are gone. They do come and have dinner with us often. Everyone come over yesterday. My parents have met Hank. My daughters and their husbands have met Hank. And my youngest daughter brought her dog over yesterday to play with Hank. So he's an 8-month-old lab. His name is Lincoln, and we call him Link. But I'm just excited to have him and everything that they bring. What you see here, I'm even happy for these. They're not terrible twos, but just everything a dog brings, the loyalty and the companionship and the energy and the love and the snuggle. So last night I was worried that he would do a lot of whining, but he didn't. He did sleep in his bed. We bought a bed for him. He's not going to sit still. We got a bed for him, and he slept in that bed, and then I slept in the couch. We didn't want him in our bedroom in the bed because we were concerned that he would have an accident on the carpet, and the rest of the room, the living areas, do not have carpeting. So he was in the living room. I slept on the couch. No whining. He only woke me up once in the night about 1:30. You see where he scratched? He woke me up about 1:30 to go outside. I took him outside, and he woke up again around 6 o'clock. So we got him up, we took him out, and he's been out off and on all morning. We had breakfast, and then we went back outside, and we were outside till about noon, and he was wore out. So he has slept for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, and he just woke up. So he's ready to play. But I'll bring him back ever so often just to share him with you, let you know how he's doing, how he's growing. He is just shy, a little about, I'm getting tongue-tied, about 10.5 pounds right now. He's had all of his shots, all those things. And so we're working on potty training, and then we're going to work on boundaries and commands in the next couple of weeks. So, no. I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm just looking forward to everything that he brings. So thank you for sharing him with me. Thank you for showing the interest in him. in the video for yesterday. And real quick before I go, I did have a giveaway in the last video. I had 2 Bent Creek patterns. One was Cat-o'-lantern, and one was an ornament that I finished last weekend, and that was the Holly Sampler, Hollyberry Sampler by Bent Creek. And I had the names. I've already notified them on their comments, but the winner of the Hollyberry Sampler is Cleota. Let me put my glasses on. I can't read it. Cleota Ostermeyer. So you've won this one. Thank you for entering the little video, the giveaway. And if you'll email me with your mailing address, email address in my description box below, I'll get it out to you as soon as I can. And the other one was Laura T. Laura, you won the Cat-o'-lantern pattern. Also, I've also notified you on your comment. If you would just email me at the email address in the description box below my video, I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. And so since I have finished the Hello Fall by Plum Street Samplers, I would like to give this one away this week. So if you're interested in winning this, all the normal rules apply. Don't mention giveaway in the comments below. You have to be 18 or older to enter the giveaway. Just mention fall. It's coming quickly, but just mention the word fall. You'll be entered for this. I also pulled a few magazines that I had duplicates of about a little over a year ago, might be 2 years ago. I found a whole box of cross stitch patterns at a local charity shop, and I had duplicates of some of them with what I already had. So I have 3 Fine Lines magazines. Let me tell you one of them. The first one is from spring 2003. That's this one. The next one is from fall 2003. And the next one is from summer 2003. So they are fall, summer, and spring of 2003. So if you're interested in these magazines, they will all go as one group. You'll just mention Fine Lines and the magazines in the comments below, and you'll be entered to win those on my next video. So thank you for watching. I'm glad that Hank's getting to meet all of his aunties and uncles out in Flosstube land. Thank you for visiting with me. As always, hugs and stitches. Take care. Bye-bye.